Hey guys, Jonathan here, and I'm down at Colin Furze's brand new big workshop, and we're here for a power tool, all right?
Yeah, we're going to do some foaming, and look, I've left this wonderful gap for them to fill up. I've even put shadow foam on a bit of tape, so it's definitely going to come and do this.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit more scope. Awesome.
Yeah, love it. So we've got all of the foam, we've come down all prepared, we just don't have the tools yet.
No, but Power Tool, mate, have sorted us out. And they've not just sent us like a drill or a grinder. I mean, look at all this. You know how like some of those girls do like clothes hauls and stuff? This is the man version. We have got so much stuff here. This is crazy. I mean, I asked for an angle drill and they've sent me this, look. This is a beast. You can like take like lorry wheels and stuff off with that.
That's a proper job.
We've got jigsaws, we've got batteries, 8 amp hour batteries as well. That is good. We've got heat guns, nibblers, pins, a power silicon gun or cork gun. I've never had one with a trigger before. You're taking me into the modern world, Jono.
Bandsaw down here.
We've got a 6 battery charger. Love that. Sander, circular saw, grinders, reciprocating saw, big ass light thing, router, impact driver, multi-tool, pinner in, and a blooming slab cutter. We've got a cordless slab cutter.
Yeah, well, you can't have any petrol fumes down that tunnel, can you? So that'll be everything electric.
Power tool, mate. Obviously watch my videos. Excellent. Right, Jono, what are you doing with it?
We've got some foam already prepared for the kind of gap you've left in the wall. So all we've got to do is get it all unboxed, work out what layout we're going for.
Yeah.
And then figure out how it's all going up there.
I'm beginning to think I may have not left quite a big enough gap.
It was a big list.
It was a big list. Right, let's have it. But before we do that, I really think you should be subscribed to this channel, don't you? I think you should be. Right, let's get on with it. I think we've got everything pretty much where we want it. Basically, as long as I've got my drills, my impact drivers and my grinders along the bottom there, the rest of it, I don't really know until you start working out of something. I mean, you know, these are all like tools I use, so as long as they're in this main bit, that's good. And then we've got the other bit which is going to chop down slightly, which you can have like the jigsaw, circular saw and planer, the old woodwork section.
That's it.
Put that there.
Loving it.
And then some of these other random things which are amazing and, you know, useful, but they don't get used quite so much, then we can either put them somewhere or get them in a drawer.
The couple of beastie items, I think we're going to figure out another spot for them, yeah?
We got plenty of wall space.
You have, it's
so
a fair
we can
size
find
shop.
somewhere to put them.
Yeah,
but anyway, this is the main area, this bit here.
So if we keep that exactly like that, and then we'll jigsaw this together in the most efficient way. And that's it then, yeah? We'll get started.
Yeah, do it.
So, time to start cutting. We're going to start with this long, thin section in the middle, and we're going to be putting in mainly woodworking in tools here, things that aren't used as often, and they're a little bit more out of reach. So it's dead easy, just place it where you want it to go, cut around it, and then peel back the foam as always. I'm going to be using one of our cutting kits, which has got everything in it that you're going to need to do this job. So it's got the scalpel, 5 blades, instructions, repair glue, stickers, everything you need to get the job done. So yeah, let's start over this end, and yeah, let's get this one all done. Right, so that is the hard bit done, I would say. This is the biggest piece, and it's got some really big, awkward items in it. It's also 3 layers of foam thick, so it's a 70mm, 50mm, and a 50mm. And the main reason for that is this circular saw. A circular saw is like a really complicated 3D shape. I mean, some of these items are quite flat, so you'd consider them like a 2D shape, whereas this, it's got the blade, and we've had to cut the blade in separately and then cut it in really deep, so when you put it in the wall it holds nice and snugly. We've also chucked 3 screws. They're like quite deep screws with a penny washer on, and we've actually put like a little cheeky cut in the foam and put the screw behind it, just to make sure that you can't see it, it doesn't affect the look of it, but it's really solid, it's up there for good. And then finally, we've added a shadow foam logo, which Colin likes. He was happy with it. He got a few shots of us cutting all that out, so we made sure he was happy to have that shadow foam there, front and center. And I think that really pops too, especially with the red coming through. So I'm really happy with that one. On the left and the right, Colin's going to add a little bit of timber here, a little bit of timber on the side, and then they're going to be like two little cubbies for some other stuff. But that's us done in this section of the wall. Now we need to move on to the bigger build over here, which has got the impact guns, combi drills, grinders, and hopefully we can get Colin to help us cut in this one. So let's get that one sorted. That's the last one that I'm doing.
Yeah.
We've saved a couple for you.
Me.
Yeah. So I'll talk you through this. The layout down here is exactly as you requested.
Yes.
As per your orders, Colin.
Yep.
And then up here, we've kind of gone for a nice balance. The same stuff that you knew was going in there, but we've put finger pulls next to all the items so they all fit in.
That's good, that's good.
The heat gun, we put the little tips underneath there.
Yeah, well, that's a lovely touch, that is.
It has to make your life easier. It can't just look good. So what we'll do is we can go through the other stuff, and there might be some, like we could even put some spare blades under there. You can do whatever you want because there's loads of extra depth.
Yeah.
So like under this.
Yeah, because I suppose, what's this, 100 mil?
100 mil and that, well 120. So I can put a box of stuff under there, like whatever makes your life easier, Colin. Okay. We'll figure out.
Like a pack of biscuits?
Now you're talking. That can be the hidden biscuit box.
Right then, so I'm going to cut these out. I've sort of seen you do it over my shoulder while I've been messing around with other stuff. You literally just put the knife around and kind of poke it round, but do you angle it in? Do you try and do a straight cut?
All good questions. I'll show you. Do you want me to show you this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll give you the quick whirlwind demo. So we just place it where I want it to go. Yeah. We just put a little bit of light pressure on it. Yeah. I make sure I've got an anti-cut glove on this hand. Right. Because you can cut yourself with these in a split second. So yeah, these gloves are great. And then you're just using it like a pencil. Right. And I'm not cutting very deep at all. I'm just holding it perpendicular or 90 degrees to the foam. Yeah. And I'm just drawing around it as accurately as I can. Right. And I don't have to go very deep at all. No. It's just literally using it like a pencil. And we just go around all the way until we met back at the start. I'm going to push that drill bit in. Right. It's heat bonded, and that way you can recycle it. If we use glue, you couldn't really recycle it then, because it's not 100% anything. But this is 100% polyethylene, so it means it's dead. So I've gone all the way around it. Yep. Met back up the start, and now when I go back, if you've done it right, you shouldn't be able to tell I've even cut it.
I was going to say, yeah.
But if I press down, I can see the cut. Oh, and then all I'm doing now is going back again and just cutting down
a bit deeper.
As deep as I can, Because realistically with that, I want to cut it in about 40-50 mil. Yeah. So I just make a little bit of a mental note on the side, and I'm going to cut down to about that third or fourth line. Right. And I just go again. When it comes to like hand tools, screwdrivers and spanners.
I'm worried now though, because you've done all this. If I screw this one up, I should have done the first one really, shouldn't I?
Well, I haven't got a spare wall either really, so there was pressure on the first one, Colin, don't worry.
Well, I know, but at least if you screw the first one up, you get a new bit of foam, and then you could have, done your do and no problems. If I ruin this, I'm going to forever looking at it going, damn you, Colin, you made a mess of it. Come on, let's be brave.
That's the way. Loving it.
Glove on the left hand.
I'll be able to fix it.
Michael Jackson style.
That's the way we do it. That's it. It's like
did he always have his on his left?
I don't know, but it was a sparkly glove as well, so.
Well, I know.
Whichever hand.
Does that Right. Do you want me to attack this?
Right, so let's just make sure it's in the right spot. So it's just on the line there. Yeah, that's exactly it. And you just cut around it, cut around it.
Right then, fellas.
I'm sweating over here.
Shadow foam, and here we go. You see what you could do, Jono? If you had like a light that shined a shadow onto it, you could cut around that.
It's a good idea.
But it's far too complicated, and you can just do this. You don't need it, basically.
I have thought about an overhead projector, like back in when you're in high, back in school days where you had you're singing hymns. Don't know if you had that in your school.
Oh yeah.
The old classic overhead projector.
There's that hymn I am the Lord of the dance, said he.
Oh, yeah.
It weren't until the head projector got put up, because I thought it was I am the Lord of the dance settee, like a sofa. And then they put it up and I was
that's
like,
not what it is?
Oh, it's not settee. Preferred my version.
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't feel like it's a difficult process, but we'll see once I start cutting it out how accurate I've been. Right. So move that. Look at that. There it is, look.
Yeah, you've got it.
That's it, yeah. Give it a good old.
Yeah, it looks pretty good from here.
You could be a surgeon there, boy. If anyone ever has an accident and goes in hospital with a cordless drill stuck inside him, he'll cut it out fine.
Or I'll cut a nice slot for it anyway.
Yeah, you'd be able to put it back in again afterwards.
That's it, yeah. No worries. It's been great being here with you. We've had a good, I think I've spent most of the time chatting with you, so that's why it's taken twice as long as it usually would.
Yeah.
But it's been amazing to be down here in the new workshop.
We've had the tunnel tour, haven't you?
We have indeed, that was amazing. Surreal is actually the word. It was the most surreal thing I think I've ever experienced going down that tunnel. Because I've watched it from literally the first episode. So when do you reckon you're going to start building in this workshop? Because it's looking amazing already.
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah. It's not finished yet. I mean, it needs insulating because I'm cold. I've literally just took my jumper off to do this shot and I'm going to put it back on again. So, but yeah, next week, a little test project just to see if I like where everything is. Right, I think that's right. So I've got it out, and then what do you do? Just
right, yeah. So you've done, I would say, the hard bit. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
that is really good. I think.
Right,
and then you want to make sure you've cut down deep enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're just starting at one end,
right,
and you're forcing your finger down, and then peeling it back towards you, and then following it along.
And it comes off in. Does it come off in layers or the whole thing?
It does, yeah. You've got to fight it a little bit because it isn't. It doesn't just peel off like a banana, which I always say. That's like the flipping catchphrase now, yeah.
Catchphrase. There you go.
That is not bad. Oh, you keep that. That's a safety drill for you.
Oh.
Go with a safety tie.
Where's the cordless drill gone?
That's you can tell how good of an outline it is now because it completely hides it.
There, that must be disappeared from that. Anyway, Colin, stop messing around.
Looking good. But
right,
you definitely need more layers out than that. The point where the two layers are bonded together is actually the strongest point.
Here we go.
There you go, that's it. Shadow foam. Shadow foam. I'm gonna have to write a theme tune. You've been singing that a few times, so I need some words that rhyme with foam.
Rhymes with cone, foam, bone. Not that rhyming's all that important.
So this is one of the foam smoothing spinners. You can just skim off any lumps and bumps in there.
Right.
That's really good. Chuck them all in and you can see the finished result. I have got to add some finger pulls actually, to make sure that you can get them in and out all right, and then we'll chuck it in the wall. That's a wrap.
And look at this, look. You've got it all in one continuous
piece.
Strip.
Pièce de résistance.
Of course, thanks to Power Tool, mate.
Yeah, Power Tool, mate.
Supplying all the tools.
Thanks very much for sending all those down. And that's Power Tool wall done.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, and this one?
We've got 3 grinders on the way, so then that'll be completely complete. We've still got others, which might put somewhere else in the workshop. Haven't decided yet, but no, I'm really pleased with that. Absolutely brilliant. He's wanting to do this for ages, but in my other shed, that's like 40% of my wall space sort of thing. But here, it works brilliantly.
It's like a dream come true for me. I've loved being here. But we're back again, aren't we, to look at some toolboxes, so that'll be in a future video. So make sure you subscribe.
I was supposed to be saying that bit for him. So yeah.
No, you say it
Support Shadow Foam. They've come and done all this for me. They've sorted out all the tools. Power Tool Mates supplied them, but it's Jono that's been doing all the liaising. Top guy. He's trying to get maker spaces sorted out. He's one of us. So, show him support, subscribe, click all the notifications, go and follow him on all the other social platforms. Just show him some love, Even if you've not got any tools and you don't want any foam, just go and show him some love. Definitely. It's all good.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Amazing. Thanks very much, Colin.
That's all right, boy.
And we'll be back to do the next thing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Appreciated.
And we'll see you next time.
That's a funny face I pulled at the end there, wasn't it?
That's a winner. That's a winner. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, why not check out some of our others? We've got new videos coming out every week. And Colin Furze, what's the quickest way for people to see these videos?
Subscribe.